What's up, everybody? Welcome into the FYF Live Show brought to you by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my co-host, sleeved 2 days in a row, John Luke Garofalo, a.k.a. JL, a.k.a. Buzzcut Billy, a.k.a. the hose with the nose.
Oh, yeah, you knows it.
That's what they called him in college, the hose with the
really
nose.
Did. It's because I did a lot of weird stuff with my nose.
He'll spray you with his hose or his nose.
Whoa.
We got some people
hose or nose. It's like a game. You never know where it's going to come from.
Brain in the chat. What's up, Brain? Welcome in. He said, quick question of the day, stolen from the hot thread on FF Twitter. Who is on your Mount Rushmore of fantasy football analysts?
Ooh.
So this is fantasy football specifically is what Brain's asking, which is a little different than just sports analysts.
We mentioned good friend of the show, JJ Zacharisian. He's probably my top of my list in terms of just short, meat-packed analysis. Got into the industry, though. I think Simon and I both watched The Footballers, so they're probably on there, too.
Yeah, and then that would be four.
I
probably honestly should.
It's no more room.
The three footballers plus. You know who's going on there? Our friend Adam over at CBS, I think, belongs on there just as a host. Like Adam, to get a host on there. I don't know. I'm kicking out one of the three footballers. I'm not saying which one. Just one of them is getting kicked out. We only got room for two of you.
Speaking of the footballers, Simon, I was watching another game show last night. Maria and I, we like to, it's part of this job, really, is the way I look at it. It's part of my job at this role in this company is to be up to date on the latest game shows. I have to see what sort of mechanics work, how the hosting is. I like to take stuff from there, just like Brains ripped it from fantasy Twitter. I like to rip it from game shows. So we're watching Nate Bargatze's new game show yesterday on, I think it was Fox. It was on Hulu's. Have you seen this before?
What is the name of it?
What is the name of Nate? The Average American.
No, but I did see an ad for it. I did see an ad for it. And Nate Bargatze reminds me so much of my childhood friend Landon.
Oh, really? Just like personality wise?
Similar voice, similar funny, kind of like the casual, like try to shake me, I dare you.
Oh man, this is an interesting game show, Simon. I don't know that they had a full idea of what they were doing on this one.
That's how I felt watching the first season of The Traders, where I was like, I feel like you got the idea and the budget, and then you just started. And none of the game mechanics quite made sense in the first season of The Traders. It was like, okay, I guess that works. That's an interesting game that you're playing. This is
kind of cool, I guess.
So they're just making stuff up as they go?
One of the games that they did was kind of like a pole perception type of game. It was like a head-to-head showdown, one contestant versus another, and then the one contestant got to pick the line, and the other contestant had to choose over under. And what they were choosing on was how many free throws Nate Bargatze could make
in a row
in a minute.
In a minute, okay,
in a full minute.
That is kind of like pole perception, or who does Nate Bargatze like more because he has control over it?
Wait, what?
If he gets to see their guesses, I said it is kind of like pole perception or a contest of who he likes more if he gets to see their guesses before he starts shooting. I don't know if he got
to see them. I think it might have been obscured from him before, and then they like revealed afterwards what the answer was.
That would make more sense.
It was interesting. I don't know that I recommend it, but it was interesting from a research perspective. Nate Bargatze. I
have some homework. I need to watch that, and I need to watch World's Dumbest or whatever it is.
Nation's Dumbest or something. That British guy you said I would like, he's not the best game show host. He needs to work on his game show hosting ability. I think you would do a much better job than this dude. He's like, he takes like the condescending, like British kind of side-eye guy the whole time.
Which British guy that I like?
He travels with his dad or something.
Oh, yeah. He's got the show Travels with Dad. Jack Whitehall, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Jack Whitehall, Travels with My Father.
He's fine because he's British, but really doesn't add much beyond that.
I only really know him from the context of his travel show where he bullies his dad on multiple continents, and it's pretty funny. It's funny to watch him drag his elderly father without much empathy across the world.
No, I bet. Yeah, I feel like he would do well with that. It's the condescending, attitude he get. for instance, so Carmen Electra is one of the contestants on the show, and she has been like missing. She like is late to the show because she's in her head about it. She doesn't want to look dumb. She's clearly the dumbest out of all of them. To the point, and so she comes in late the second time to an event, and then that Jack guy's the host, and he's just sitting there, and he's not helping at all. He knows this is her like thing that she's dealing with, and then she messes it up, doesn't do well, and he's just like, "Ooh, not today, Common."
Piles it on,
bro. You're piling on, and then they kicked her out. Like that show, they literally like got her off the show because she wouldn't show up. It was super weird.
Well, there can be no threats or questions about whether he was playing favoritism or trying to white knight for Carmen Electra.
Yeah, true.
As I think could have gone the other way with a lot of male hosts.
Crazy, man.
Anyway. There was a quote that I don't know how I feel about, but the real answer is probably just it's off season. It's a coach talking coach talk. But Mike McDaniel was talking about his running back situation, and he said, bad news for fantasy owners. Good news is I see all three of those guys producing at a very high level. Bad news is I can't tell you which games those are. Talking about Omarion Hampton, Keaton Mitchell, and Kamani Vidal. I don't buy it, McDaniel. Vidal was good enough as a backup whenever he came in last year. Keaton Mitchell, that was a dude who was impressive for Baltimore a couple years ago before he got injured. Like he was, but he was never a 3-down back kind of guy. He was a change of pace, like super speed kind of dude. I like this comment from Mike McDaniel, and it does not worry me about Omarion Hampton. If anything, this is just the dude probably hyping up his offense.
Yeah, definitely coach speak. He doesn't want to sit there going heading into the season going, yeah, we're going to lean heavily on Omarion Hampton, giving other coaches that sort of information. No. And I think I lean on the other side of this a little bit on the Kamani Vidal part of it, Simon. I think he was decent last year. He was a decent fill-in. So I think they could lean on him early in the season. We could see a little bit of misdirection from Mike McDaniel and Omarion Hampton.
100%. 100%. I think Omarion gets the bulk of the carries still. Like over 50% of the carries, even with these three backs, are going his way. Frank stopping by said, I'm late. Hello. And then said, Brain said, I love the challenge way more than Traders, Big Brother, and Survivor, because in the other three games, you have to intentionally not play your best game. You have to play dumb like you're not a threat. Brain, I'm going to challenge that, because given the rules of Big Brother, Traders, and Survivor, that is playing your best game, is to play dumb. It's part of the strategy. Those games are intentionally not just physical challenges. If they were just physical challenges, they would just be the challenge. They purposefully have a social element, which is equally, if not more of the game than the physical challenges and games component of it. So by not doing that, you're not playing your best game. And it provides an avenue for other types of players to win. You have a broader range of potential winners that can come in and take down Big Brother, that can come in and take down the challenge.
Yes. Oh man, that's a great explanation, Simon. It's just like a sibling component. I had this idea yesterday. I pitched to Maria. So the gym, right? We go to the gym.
Oh, I thought you meant the gym. I was like, Jim who? Jim Morrison, Jim.
The gym. So the gym, it's got like a bunch of different stuff, right? I'm like, I wonder if they would be cool with me hosting a giant, like Olympic level, like what do you call that? Like field day, triathlon, but more than three things. And you have to like mix a bunch of sports, like
a decathlon.
What'd you say?
Like a decathlon?
Like a decathlon, yeah. That's like 10 of them, I guess.
Yeah, and there is like a standard set of events, but there's also like a modern decathlon.
Ooh, okay. That's kind of what I was imagining. It's almost like a decathlon, but like maybe mixing some of the things. Because I was imagining like equipment, like you got to do like 25 pec flies. You got to do like, and then you got to go shoot a basketball and like a layup and a free throw and a 3-pointer, and then you got to go swim a couple laps in the Olympic pool.
I like it. The traditional events, you could probably do a lot of them there. 100-meter dash, long jump, shot put, high jump, 400-meter dash. That's day one.
Oh, yeah.
Day two is 110-meter hurdles, discus throw, pole vault, javelin, 1,500-meter run.
I like that.
I'd be terrified being anywhere within 100 yards of you with a javelin. I think I'm safe outside of 100 yards.
Next time we go to the Cowboys practice facility, I'm
throwing a javelin.
You're gonna.
I don't even know what a normal number is for a javelin.
40?
Meters, yards, feet,
One of
miles,
them.
40 units.
40 units.
What's up, Frank? I said hi, but I'm saying it again. I like your
Frank.
question. It says if a restaurant has 9 out of 10 food and 3 out of 10 atmosphere, would you recommend it to people?
Yeah. This is the classic hole in the wall category, right? This place is a shithole, but God, that food is good, man. if you're okay with the shithole aspect of it, go get that food.
There's 2 types of 3 out of 10 atmosphere. There's exactly what you described in that time, 100% of the time. It almost makes the food better. That like you have to like step over a child on the way to the restroom, and that like somebody else's dirty food is like literally wiped off a plate with a napkin before they put yours on it. Like it makes it better. But then there is also the atmosphere, like you go in and like they're just bad people. Know what I mean? Like they make really good food, but you can tell by the way they're interacting with their customers that they're just like
morally bad.
And this is not me saying bad customer service equals bad people. I don't give a shit if you're a little mean to me. You being mean to me because you're busy and run a restaurant is a-okay. If you get me my food quick, like whenever it's supposed to and it's delicious, bully me a little. But if you are like morally reprehensible, if you have I don't know.
I'm trying to even think of an example I've encountered, Simon, of a morally bankrupt restaurant that I've walked into and been like, you know what?
Something clearly racist happened with the cashier. I would not go back to that establishment. But if it was not clearly racist, then probably would.
All right, I guess I'll go.
Wings are wings. You can punch me.
Wings are wings. Also, this is some news, Simon. We talked about the freaking Highmark Stadium the other day. I'm watching them do like a little walkthrough of the Highmark Stadium this morning. No heating warmer drawer. No warming drawer. This is not okay.
Did they have a warming drawer in the previous stadium?
Yes. That was my big qualm. That they need to bring the warming drawer back. It's the best part of the Highmark Stadium. Is that part of the crowd would just look like they're underneath one of those fry heating things.
Oh, I see. What I was picturing when you said warming drawer was that every seat had a drawer in front of them that they could put their hands in to keep them warm.
Bagel bites.
And I was like, why the hell have I never heard about this? That every seat has a warming. It would probably be under the seat. There'd be like a drawer and you could like, but then that would be the funniest graphic of the stands. If there was like a really cold game, they had warmers under the seat and it cuts after a touchdown and you just see every fan in the stands like this.
Hands in the warming drawer. Put your hands in the warming drawer, kids.
Hand check.
That'd be cool.
I know. His hands are just in the warming drawer. Frank in the chat said bagel bites under the seat would go hard.
You get a little cold, put a little steaming hot bagel bite in your tummy.
Albert stopping by. Morning, everyone. People were also complaining that the view was obstructed in the Bills stadium, but the Bills are saying, nah, they weren't even saying that. Is it
a Atlanta Falcons situation that we talked about?
I don't think so. I didn't quite see what exactly the complaints were, but the Bills came out and said that less than 1% of attendees at this event that they held said something about it, and they are working to address those concerns. So we'll see. They got a table in there, so I'm pretty happy about it. And not one you eat on, one you walk under. What else do you want from them?
If they don't have a warming drawer, I don't give one F about that table. I'll
trade the warming drawer for the table.
I will not. A giant table? You can't even use it as a normal table? No, sir.
Some of the best tables I've ever seen. At the Broad, that giant table, incredible. It's art, JL. The museum in Los Angeles. It's got that famous giant table and chairs, and it's so funny. It's way bigger than it should.
Use it?
I mean, if you were that big, probably. It's art.
Nobody's that big. Yao Ming can use it. That's it.
It's like a wooden kitchen table chair, and you can walk underneath it like you're a chihuahua. Like it's like fun. It's so funny. No, the scale of it is hilarious to be a part of. It's like
the whole joke the scale, or is there something else to it?
Nope, it's the scale. 100%.
Okay, JL, so I was looking at pumpkin, but chair and table.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have to hate whimsy. A giant chair is just whimsical. I just don't
get the obsession with tables.
Who's obsessed with tables?
The Bills. They jump through them. How are you going to jump through a giant table? It's not even the same thing.
I am one who loves things that make a fandom unique. And the Bills uniquely have table smashing, and I love that they're nodding to it in their stadium instead of another corporate bullshit, boringly decorated hellhole that all of these stadiums are starting to become. Oh, we have to make the perfect multi-use facility. We have to make this great for tournaments and concerts. Oh, this is going to make us $1 billion. No, put a fucking table in it and smash it in half. Okay? Like, that's what's cool. Do it for your fans. Do it for the people.
I guess. I mean, I guess Atlanta does feel a lot like Madison Square Garden when you're inside that stadium. So I guess I see what you're saying, but still, the warming drawer was unique. Bring it back. I'm not anti-table. I'm just pro warming drawer.
And I'm not anti-warming drawer. I'm just pro table. And the main reason I don't have a problem on the warming drawer is I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm going to Google it. But as of right now, I still think of a drawer underneath the seat.
Damn it.
It's okay to laugh wants to know, could Keaton Mitchell be this year's Raheem Mostert? McDaniel specifically wanted him, loves using 2 RBs, and Mitchell's 6+ yards per carry seems like a perfect fit. Why are we not fading Hampton?
All right, so let's break that down. Raheem Mostert, his power, especially in Miami, came from his speed and burst. All right, he had the speed and burst that could outrun a lot of other defenders that people weren't expecting at his age. He had those hips, man. That hip rotation. Go look at Raheem Mostert's hip rotation. I don't know if that will come up with the video, but just watch his highlights. You'll see what I'm talking about. Guy is fast. Could Keaton Mitchell be that fast guy? For sure. The difference here is I in Miami, he had Raheem Mostert, and he did not have an Amari Hampton. So he's got more weapons here. He did not have a Kamani Vidal, who, like I said, he slotted in pretty nicely last year. I think he could be that guy, but I don't know that we'd see the same volume that we saw from Raheem Mostert.
And we say be a Raheem Mostert, and there were years where Raheem Mostert was on that team, and Devon Achane was the very clear lead running back, where Raheem Mostert was a good complementary change of pace. That being said, I think these are not mutually exclusive. Keaton Mitchell could be this year's Raheem Mostert, and there's absolutely no need to fade Amarion Hampton as a top 10 running back. That unless you believe that Keaton Mitchell is the kind of running back who's going to take a significant chunk of the workload from him, then you could be nervous. But I view Hampton as the main primary back, if not 3-down style back for this team. And Keaton Mitchell's going to come in and take some work. He's going to be the change of pace. He's going to be the speedster, like you said. Also, I want to remember that last year, this time, there was a ton of hype around what was the Ollie Gordon on the Miami Dolphins. Like, there was so much hype. McDaniel loves Ollie Gordon. He's talking about Ollie Gordon out of training camp. Well, like that didn't turn into much of anything last year. This is, and again, I think Keaton Mitchell's worth a flyer at the end of drafts, but we have a small sample size at the end of the season after coming back from bad injury. I don't know if 6+ yards per carry is what we can expect from him down the stretch this season. That seems rather optimistic.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can. And by we, I mean me.
What did you say?
I said, and by we, I mean me.
Perfect. This is Raheem Mostert's box score for the season, right? These seasons when he was in Miami, just to pull up the reference so that we could talk about it. Like, this is what we're realistically talking about. Can Keaton Mitchell land with this type of stat over these 2 seasons? Could he have the opportunity and take advantage of that opportunity similar to Raheem in these 2 seasons right here? This one should stand out huge to you. 18 touchdowns. 18 rushing touchdowns is insanely high. He almost certainly was the top running back for that season in rushing touchdowns. That was on 209 attempts, and he had over 1,000 yards that season. So what I'm saying with Keaton Mitchell is you got to be then expecting he's getting around 180 to 200 attempts this season. And on top of that, he's converting that into close to 1,000-yard season and double-digit touchdown season.
Yeah, I think the 18 touchdowns is absolutely a great call out. Could this be Keaton Mitchell's year to be Raheem Mostert? Sure. But I think there's a lot more evidence that points towards the fact that Amarion Hampton, like, this is a game of probabilities, right? Jail, you did just show Raheem Mostert did do what you said. Keaton Mitchell, some of the skill sets align. That could be the outcome that plays out. But I think there's a lot more evidence in the Amarion Hampton bucket as far as being like which one of these guys is going to be the main guy.
Yeah, and that offense isn't crazy run heavy. They can be, but they don't. Like, they also pass. They have the option to pass. Justin Herbert, like, I love when Justin Herbert has those 50+ pass attempt games, because I feel like we always get good fantasy stuff those times.
In March Madness, when the 12 seed in a region starts getting a lot of hype, you don't automatically fade the 1 seed.
Right.
You maybe put them over the 5. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
You maybe have that first round upset. This is where maybe we draft Keaton Mitchell, right? Like that's what's going on here. Don't knock out the 1 seed. Don't just throw Omarion Hampton out because the 12 seed's getting some hype.
Yep.
Brain said, jail hates whimsy. Bah humbug.
Dude, I am always that character.
And then, Brain, I was going to bring this up as well. Mostert's like 212, 215, and I forget how big Keaton Mitchell was, but not that. I just looked at both of these numbers.
He's not that big. Yeah, 212 for Mostert.
190 for Keaton Mitchell. That's right.
How tall?
It's, what'd you say? They're about roughly the same height. I think they've got
5'8" versus 5'10".
Yeah.
So he's a smaller guy too, which is definitely his hips definitely don't rotate as much. Not even close.
I see one more comment in here. It's okay to laugh. McDaniel also just said he will use all 3 backs. So yes. Is this more of a committee? That's why the fade. McDaniels did say that. You have to also remember this is an NFL coach talking about the players on his NFL team. Yes. This is what we call coach speak. This is not something that you can just take at face value and run with. You have to look at all the other information around it. And the information is Omarion Hampton is the most highly invested in, with the most experience and probably the highest talent of all 3 of those running backs.
Yep. Simon, Aaron Donald expected to make a decision this week. Right? Like 80-20 at this point.
Oh, he's playing. He's playing
football. Right?
Did you see the video that got pushed out this weekend? It was during the Super Bowl whenever Aaron Donald had the game-winning sack on Joe Burrow, and right before Sean McVay to his microphone goes, Aaron Donald's going to make a play right here to win the world championship. And then Aaron Donald goes and sacks him. He goes, I knew it!
Got it.
Yeah, probably not his most out there prediction to predict that Aaron Donald was going to win the game.
Probably not.
It's a pretty safe call. Not. The other direction, Teddy Bridgewater announced his retirement from the NFL. Aaron Donald comes in, Teddy Bridgewater goes out. It's the natural cycle of life in the NFL. Gain a Donald, lose a Bridgewater. Bridgewater over troubled Donald.
The old Chinese proverb. The old Bridgewater over troubled Donald.
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh my God, that's a fortune cookie.
Any parting words for Mr. Bridgewater?
I saw this news. I saw Dan Campbell's quotes about it. Him just being like, "Yep, he's done." It's a little weird, almost like maybe Teddy had hit this point physically where he couldn't do it. Maybe he gave him the opportunity to be like, "Hey, we're gonna cut you or retire," type of thing. I mean, he decided to retire. I'm not really sure, but Bridgewater, man, that guy has turned his career into something after some pretty tough obstacles. So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater. I'm sad we won't get to see him play in any backup roles anymore.
I feel like he's getting really flamed for retiring, that like he faked it last time, but I feel like other players have done that and they don't get flamed as hard, but people are really kind of clowning on Teddy Bridgewater like, oh, maybe Dan Campbell needs to just check in and make sure he's still retired next week. And so like,
bro, Tom Brady did it too, guys.
Exactly. Went to go coach his high school. Like Teddy Bridgewater was like, you know what, I think I'm done, I'm gonna transition to the next phase. And he was like, wait, I'm not, I want to play some more. Came back. And you guys can't let a dude pursue his dreams.
Part of this too is like there's a demand side of it. Like if there's not a team that's interested in Teddy Bridgewater at this point in his career, like it's at the point where like he has to have a suitor who's willing to come pull him into the team. And if he doesn't have that, then maybe it's just like, okay, well, maybe it's time to retire now. I got no demand. And then somebody all of a sudden's like, hey, Teddy, we need you. And he's like, well, actually, I wanted to play the whole time.
I'm back. Teddy baby. Backwater.
I should have never retired. I'm Backwater.
Man, he's got such a good name to play with.
I like the idea that he plays with his own name all the time. I'm Backwater. Okay, Daddy. Settle down.
Daddy Big Water.
Teddy Bigwater. I'm Teddy Bigwater.
It's my time.
I mean Bridgewater.
I'm 5. I'm Bigwater. That's what he said when he turned 5 years old.
I believe that with his full dreads, grown man head.
And before that, he was Teddy Bittywater. John Luke, I got some Sporcle quizzes for us if you want to play them. Otherwise,
do it.
Otherwise, we could just leave. Frank in the chat said, Teddy Backwater sounds like a guy who plays music in those hole-in-the-wall bars we discussed before.
Teddy Backwater.
Oh, you should hear him on the clarinet, dude. You should hear him on the freaking clarinet.
Teddy Backwater on the clarinet.
It's unbelievable.
The savant, a true gem of our time on the clarinet.
I'm having a really difficult time gauging whether this is going to be very easy for us or very hard for us, and it might be in the middle.
Perfect.
Before we get into that, we got one more question. Thoughts on QB RB sacks in general? Last year, if you had Caleb and Swift, 45 touchdowns, Dak and Williams, 45 touchdowns, Stafford and Kyron, 59 touchdowns, and elite offense, you get all the TD shares. Bulletproof, right? I'm noticing a trend. It's okay to laugh, and I'm going to call you out on one thing. You keep looking for guarantees and promises and foolproof strategies. There's no such thing in fantasy. That being said, I like this strategy. Bulletproof? No. But high volume offenses, getting the lead running back and the quarterback, you're going to have most of the touchdowns getting you from 4 to 6 points on the roster.
Yeah, I'm with Simon's point entirely. And the second part of it, specifically, that this is a good strategy, I think, especially in offenses where you have a rushing quarterback who is going to get rushes on the goal line or is going to attempt rushes on the goal line, right? The Jalen Hurts, the Jackson Darts, the Lamar Jacksons. You get the QB RB stack, and especially even bonus points if that RB is not in a real bad committee or like has a more established role as the alpha or at least A or B, 1A, 1B in their offense. That's the Swift you call out. That's the Kyron you call out. Sorry, Blake Corum haters. I mean lovers. That's the Dak and Williams call out. That's also the Jackson Dart, Cam Scatabo. It's what people are excited about. The Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. It's that archetype.
Dude, I swear to God, if Blake Corum does steal work from Kyron this year, and this is the first year I buy in on Kyron, I'm never drafting a running back again. Ever.
Going back to your 0 RB ways.
Yeah, 100%. That'll be the thing that pushes me over the edge. Is if I got all this Derrick Henry and Kyron Williams and they fail. And they don't work. I'm done. I'm out.
Are you still a 0 RB truther?
No. And again, it is year specific.
That was a phase, JL.
No, it wasn't a phase. It was a year. It was me playing the board. And you know what? Maybe that year turned into a little bit of a phase afterwards because I found some success with it. But the immediate drop off in success in year 2 of attempting it made me realize that it is very much board dependent. It is very much value dependent. I think there are years where it makes more sense, where running back value is pushed a little bit, especially in the mid and late rounds. I think it happens when like right before the switching of the guard happens. Know what I mean? We're kind of in the new age. Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, like these new guys are at the top. It was the year that we kind of started making that transition where do we start discounting Josh Jacobs? Know what I mean? Do we start discounting James Conner? Like Aaron Jones? Is he like never the top tier guys, but these like
Alvin Kamara?
top 12, Alvin Kamara, do we start discounting him? Austin Eckler? Like these are the kinds of names that get discounted whenever they start getting older, but before they've dropped off. And that's when you jump in on 0 RB.
I like that call. You were good at picking them for a while there.
Yeah. And then I had a real bad year and I said, let's evaluate.
You said, ouch.
I said, ooh, Zach Charbonnet did not carry me to a fantasy championship.
Ouch. Frank said, no chance. Teddy Backwater exclusively plays the fiddle. He has a straw hat and big cowboy boots with the Spurs on them. Go Spurs, and plays the fiddle.
I can meet you on the fiddle, but I'm not seeing the straw hat.
Dude,
I feel like
he's got
an old school fedora is what I'm seeing.
I wouldn't even wear a fedora with his hair. The straw hat definitely fits the hair better.
No, because it'll look really cool with the hair.
Okay.
The fedora, 100%. John Luke, what we need to do is name the victorious teams for each of these sports in the 2000s. Every year from 2000 to 2009, the champions of the World Series, the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, college football, college basketball, the Olympics, and the World Cups.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, let's
ready?
embarrass ourselves.
Let's go.
All right,
Spain. Nope. Italy.
Red Sox.
Heck yeah.
Wait, no, 2000 to 2009.
Brazil. Okay, we got the World Cup champions. There was only like Ravens won one. I bet the Patriots won some.
Yeah. Steelers. Wow. 3.
Giants.
Yep.
Chiefs. This was too early for the Chiefs.
Too early for the Chiefs. Eagles.
Saints won one.
Did Reed get one with the Eagles? No,
no Eagles. Fired. Cowboys. No, definitely not.
No, 2009.
49ers.
Washington.
Did they really win one in that time? Buccaneers. No,
they were in the 90s. Washington.
Yeah. Oh wait, Buccaneers won one in that time period. Okay. I knew they had one other one besides the Brady one.
Seahawks.
Ooh, that might be it, JL.
No.
Dang it. Who else? Vikings? No, they've never won one.
Did Raiders ever win one?
Raiders, I don't think in that time period.
Packers?
What? Packers. Great call, JL. What?
Vikings.
No, Vikings have never won a Super Bowl.
Oh, never?
Lions, never.
I forgot about that.
I know. They're cursed.
Between the Steelers and the Giants. Eagles? No, we already tried that. Sorry.
I'm going to start some other. Warriors are too
Falcons.
Heat. Oh, no, Falcons didn't win.
Damn it.
Broncos. No, Colts.
Yeah,
Colts.
We got there. All right. Now we can put football out of our heads.
Okay.
Let's go.
I did NBA. I got the Heat for one of them.
You got the Heat. Let's go Spurs. Oh, Lakers. Celtics.
Lakers and Spurs got most of them.
That's insane. You try Celtics? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, one of them. Red Wings from Dustin.
Red Wings. Oh, hell yeah. Blackhawks?
Avalanche.
I feel like they've been good. No. What did you say, Joe?
Penguins, Avalanche.
Penguins. I think Avalanche. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, both.
Blues. Maple Leafs.
Flyers.
Canadians. Flyers. Bruins.
Red Wing. You already tried that. What's other? Capitals.
Lightning. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Capitals. Islanders. Rangers.
Pistons.
Kings, which would have worked for two different sports, but I guess heck yes. Who could Pistons?
Nice job.
Nice job, Albert.
Hurricanes.
Dustin, ooh.
Nice. Oh, double.
Gave it to us for Miami.
Oh wow. Tied?
Or no, the Miami Hurricanes for football.
You guessed tied. Let's see. You already did that.
World Series, Yankees.
Red Sox.
Cubs.
No. Oh yeah, they did. No, Cubs didn't win for a long time.
White Sox.
Oof.
Giants.
Marlins, Mariners. I don't know. I don't really remember who.
Marlins won one.
Nice.
Braves
Orioles?
were in the 90s.
I don't think Orioles won one.
What'd you say, the Orioles?
You could try. I just don't want to get to the end of this and realize Orioles is one of them.
Okay. College football teams that won: LSU, Tennessee. Nope. USC.
Georgia? Was they good?
No, they won one in the 80s right around us and then didn't win again until recently. They've had a very similar football trajectory to Clemson.
Florida State?
Florida State's a good one. And Florida is a good one.
Florida.
Okay. Ohio State?
Ohio State, that's a good one, yeah.
Michigan State. Basketball, heck yeah.
How much time do we have left?
We got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
Kentucky didn't win a title that entire decade. Kansas.
Connecticut.
UConn.
Nice. Gators.
Florida.
Frank said, "Can I go to NCAA?" Yeah, you could jump around.
Yeah, jump around. Just say whatever the hell you want.
Gators, Sooners, 2005 was Texas. Is that Longhorns?
Longhorns. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Texas.
USA for Olympics.
Okay, and in 2000. Yeah, I got USA for Olympics.
Okay.
I typed that real quick while we were waiting.
Lightning?
I think I typed Lightning. Yeah, we got Lightning.
Okay, so.
We got 2.5 minutes.
Most in 2002.
Yeah, Winter. Who's good at Sweden?
No. Sean White.
Finland. Norway,
Sweden, Norway, Switzerland, Italy,
Russia,
France,
Italy, France,
Spain.
UK, China, Japan,
World Series champions. I don't know.
Australia,
The
England,
Devils, Oklahoma Tar Heels,
Oklahoma
Nice.
Sooners. Hell yes.
Baker Mayfield's alma mater. Tar Heels.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
Blue
UNC.
Devils.
We got Duke. Yeah, we got Duke.
2002, 2003 basketball.
Villanova.
George Mason. They lost.
They didn't win.
Villanova's a good one. Baylor.
TCU, UConn. Who else was really Indiana? Illinois, Syracuse.
Syracuse is a good. Yeah. Germany.
Pittsburgh, Germany. Is that? No
Maryland.
way. Germany's good
Maryland.
at Maryland.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah.
What? Okay. So we just got baseball and hockey.
Okay, baseball. Go
hockey teams.
I forgot all teams. White Sox.
I already typed White Sox. The Reds.
He already did that one too.
The Guardians. The Mariners.
I can't remember a single baseball team. The Twins.
The Blue Jays. The Rays. The Phillies. Yes!
The Phillies.
The Padres.
Oh, yeah.
The Pirates.
San Francisco.
Giants. We already typed Giants.
Damn it.
49ers. The
Diamondbacks.
Hell yeah. The Diamondbacks. Oh, they did beat the Yankees.
That's the Sun. No, we already did basketball.
This is going to upset us when we see these baseball teams because we know all the baseball teams. The Tigers, the Cardinals.
Yes. Cardinals. The San Diego Padres. The Devils.
The Thrashers.
The Diamondbacks again.
Jets. What are they?
Diamondbacks, you idiot.
I typed Diamondbacks.
The Angels. Anaheim Angels. You should know Anaheim, Simon.
Yeah. I should have gotten that one. And the New Jersey Devils. We honestly, I went through all the New York teams and skipped them right there. That's what I get for forgetting about New Jersey.
Damn it. We almost got it perfect.
Wait, so how did I type it wrong?
I don't know, but he said type it again.
Said Simon, type Diamondbacks again. Hey, Frank, how did I spell it wrong? If you...
He had two eyes
in Diamondbacks. He misspelled it. Damn it!
Brutal.
That sucks. Okay, well, 94%. We got most of them. I wonder what the most missed were. Maryland, Syracuse,
I do not remember Maryland won a championship that year. I remember the team. I went to a game that season, I'm pretty sure, where they beat Duke in double overtime. It was the best basketball game I've ever been to in my life. Was
that the year they took out Michigan State as well? In the final?
I didn't remember. That makes sense, but I did not remember them in March Madness. I was really young though. So,
damn. You want to do some GeoSports or nah?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Do it.
That was a good one. That was a fun one.
That was. We were close on that one. While I get that up and ready, Brain said something. And also, it's okay.
So my biggest dilemma in fantasy football is fantasy football fatigue. I'm so excited when the season starts, but come week 14, I'm so drained and sometimes exhausted with fantasy football. I completely get that. And I think it's about knowing yourself and setting yourself up with an amount of leagues that you can manage and have fun with, and a variety of leagues. Know what I mean? Don't have them all be the same 12-team PPR, Dynasty, Superflex. I know that's probably a favorite format, or you have a favorite format. Do a guillotine league. Be in 2 best ball leagues. Have a redraft league with family and friends. That has a completely different feel than one with all these people who are super into fantasy. And then on top of that, give yourself some grace late in the season as well. Update your lineups, make your starting spots, but it is okay in week 14 if 2 of your 8 leagues you're not as invested in as you were at the beginning of the season. It happens. we do this for fun. So make sure whatever you do, you're doing it in a way that's fun for you. It's not a job.
Yeah. I think Simon and I both have hit that cycle in our time in fantasy sports where it's like, it's kind of boring now. And then it's like we rebounded back to, wait a minute, this could be fun again.
Wait, we love this. Wait, this is our favorite thing.
It's a stupid game we love. Just finding that balance, like you said. All right, Simon.
Are we ready? Ooh.
Yes, but I lost you. So I just hear you. Here we go.
Oh, there is some gastric excitedness going on inside my belly, JL.
Oh, wow.
It's throwing a party. Right? Yeah, just if you hear anything, it is loud enough that I honestly think the microphone might pick it up. It is so loud.
All right. We got another one here. Another question. It's okay to laugh. Asks, who is this year's late round sleeper QB that could give us top 10 performance? Kyler? Yeah, I think Kyler is definitely probably one of the top contenders for that type of archetype this year. I think a lot of people are expecting it now, especially now with the training camp confirmations that Kyler he's better than JJ McCarthy, which is what we were thinking might happen whenever the news or rumors of him going to Minnesota first started swirling.
If we're looking for deep sleeper, so Kyler Murray's currently going like 16th quarterback off the in drafts. I think that's deep enough, especially in one quarterback leagues that qualifies. I think a dude that's maybe kind of being slept on a little bit is Jordan Love. Like, this Packers team has been good, and he's a good quarterback. I don't think he has been viewed necessarily in that tier as like a fantasy winning kind of guy, but this is a young player that the team fully trusts that's continuing to develop. We used to wait 3 to 5 years for quarterbacks to see if they really were the real deal. Jordan Love, not quite as deep as Kyler, I think. Like, it's more like his expected outcome on average is probably higher. Kyler's got more variance, but I do think Jordan Love has more upside than people are giving him.
That's a really good call. He had a great season last year, and I would expect something similar. Right now, ECR has him at quarterback 17, behind. ECR has him at quarterback 19. I have him at quarterback 18. But they have him behind Kyler Murray. So Kyler Murray being drafted by experts 2 spots ahead of Jordan Love, which would check out. I'm with you on that one, Simon. I think of some other names you could probably point here is like the Tyler Shucks, the Malik Willises.
Yeah.
Those names.
I think those are the classic like sleeper picks. I just have a little bit Tyler Shuck more so than Malik Willis. I'm excited about just because we saw it a little bit more. Malik Willis, it was one great game and then like else. Nothing necessarily damning outside of that, but that's not a lot in the pro column for Malik Willis.
Yeah. Maybe.
Dude, the other one. This is a dude that I've been drafting. CJ Stroud. If CJ Stroud, like he's got everything set up around him. This is a team that is like the reason I believe this is a team that is a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender. And that's not exaggeration. They were on track in the playoffs. They were a competitive playoff team with some of the worst playoff QB play that I've ever seen from CJ Stroud last year. But we've also seen CJ Stroud a couple years ago, his second year in the league, just be an absolutely incredible quarterback for the Texans. And they bought back in. This is a short window that you have to be that competitive. Like whenever you're in the NFL, the way the salary cap works, you don't get to retain a team of that talent for long. So the fact that they said, no, with this defense in our small window of being able to compete for a Super Bowl, we're going to stick with CJ Stroud, tells me that maybe last year was a bad year and he is a good quarterback.
Yeah, I'm with you, Simon. I think the environment really could affect CJ Stroud's performance ultimately here. His offensive line gets better. He gets more time under center, behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets his wide receivers back. That Texans team looks different. They look very different. So I'm with you. I think CJ Stroud could absolutely take a step up. He's being drafted or being ranked far below both those guys that we were talking about.
I think that's my final answer as far as like deep sleeper goes. Like now that I know Kyler and Jordan Love, they're kind of in that like mid-round category. After when people start grabbing their second quarterback, the Kyler Murray and Jordan Love will be some of the first names taken as second quarterbacks.
Why didn't you mention Cade Klubnik?
It's because he's white.
Okay, that's fair then.
Yeah.
Fair reason. All right, GeoSports, baby.
Boom, boom.
Already clicked the box, so don't even worry about it. We're getting a perfect score today, Simon. You ready?
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I knew this one. This is trivia I used to know. Read it.
Question
Read
1
it.
of 5. The 24-second shot clock was invented here for a franchise that later moved to Philadelphia in 1963.
This is like trivia I learned recently. This is one where like I said like, oh, that's interesting, and
I
now
feel
it's
like they said
gone.
it during the finals. This came up during the commentary of the finals
I
at one
think you're
point.
right. I think that's what it was.
I remember thinking about it going, when did they change from 30? Didn't it used to be 30?
Dustin said that's Syracuse. And Frank in the chat said, well, there goes the perfect game.
Right off the bat.
Written by
Have some
Anthony
faith, Frank.
DeBundo.
Anthony. Do we want to rip Syracuse?
Yeah,
Last
you know
time I
where.
guessed Syracuse, the answer was Clemson. So
Okay. Syracuse makes sense. Wait, does it? Would there have been an NBA team?
They didn't
in
move to
Syracuse
Philadelphia in 1963. It's a franchise. It's not college.
The 24-second shot clock was invented here for a franchise that later moved to Philadelphia in 1963.
Oh, okay. So it is asking where it was invented, not where, like, what team that is, I guess.
And Dustin said they were the Syracuse Nationals who moved to Philly. Okay, my
Oh.
biggest question was there really an NBA team in Syracuse until 1962? But I believe you.
That checks out.
If you're lying, Dustin, you would be great at the game Balderdash.
There's so many details.
Because that is such a believable lie. It's got the right amount of detail in it.
Where is
Now,
Syracuse?
John Luke, do you remember which one is Syracuse?
No.
Dustin. Paging Dustin.
This one's Buffalo. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's
the one just west of that lake. So that one, that's a lake.
That's a lake.
Unless he means like the really big lake.
These little snake
lakes. Those are the Finger Lakes.
Oh, that's what those are.
Like one of them is Chautauqua. They're New York's fingers. Ithaca, I'm gonna tickle you. Zoom out. Keep it there, but then zoom out. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, that feels right.
Wonk. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved it.
But we got 100 anyways.
Nationals owner. Nice job, Dustin. Shout out Dustin for knowing stuff about Buffalo and Syracuse. Nationals owner Danny Biasoni divided the 24-second clock in Syracuse in 1954, dividing 2,880 seconds by 120 shots. His team became the 76ers after moving to Philadelphia. Dude, the 76ers is a sweet mascot. I just got to say, that's a perfect example. That's what Washington should have done, is not been afraid to be a little bit different.
I completely agree. No, they went the most boring route possible with both of their options. One of them was so boring, it could have been interesting. Staying the Washington football team was so boring, it would have been interesting. But Commanders is like, it's the most bland of all team names in the NFL.
Probably the Coles Cash of NFL teams. Yeah,
feels like a randomly generated name on like Make a Team on franchise mode of something.
It's bad. It's
also
really
bad. They say like, and of course, in order to determine 24 seconds, he divided 2,880 seconds by 120 shots.
What does that mean?
You just made that math up. Those are just two numbers. You can't just divide two numbers and then say, that's the math. That's how I found.
And it all comes down to 24 seconds.
Yeah, so it's really, if you take 2,880 seconds and divide it by 120 basketball shots, you're left with a 24-second shot clock.
I guess he just worked from 2,880 seconds is how many minutes?
2,880 divided by 60 is 48 minutes. So that's the length of a basketball game.
Okay, so
if he wants 120 shots in a basketball game, is basically what he's saying, is we need a minimum of 120 shots in a basketball game.
That makes sense. But why not make it 30?
Right? Like, but he's saying this very much like it's matter of fact. Like, and then he did the math with the numbers that are true.
Yeah. And then he showed everybody the math.
Only one of those numbers are true, sir. You made one of those numbers up.
2,880 for sure.
Raiders should rebrand to the Brady Bunch. The
Ooh,
Commanders should rebrand to the 6-7s.
the 6-7s.
I'm all for
That
a
would be
full-on
such a
meme team.
different angle. Wow. I'll do it. All the touchdown celebrations.
I was gonna say I'll be in the stands, and by in the stands I mean in my living room doing this every time
Watching
they
the entire
score.
stadium do this would be pretty wild. That might be cool.
It would be epic. Okay, what's our next question?
All right, to the largest comeback in NFL history, 33 points, was completed in December 2022 at this stadium. 33 points, 28-3 is 25 points.
Was this when the Jaguars came back to beat the Chargers in the playoffs, or maybe it was the other way around? I'm remembering a game between the Jaguars and the Chargers.
2022, 4 years ago. Well, 2025,
Which would be
2024, 2023, 2022.
I think Trevor led a playoff comeback against the Chargers. 33 points. This was not Falcons Patriots because that was 28-3. That was 25 points. Why am I having this?
They wouldn't say 28-3 if that lead got bigger.
What? Yeah, if the lead got bigger, they would use the bigger number for sure.
Okay, so it's definitely not that one. Largest comeback, and I think that was earlier than 2022 anyway. So we're talking later.
December's, and so this is regular season as well.
December 2020. Ouch.
Right? December is regular season?
Yes. But that's when postseason starts, right? It is right in that playoff time.
Albert said Vikings against the Colts.
Vikings Colts. I don't remember the Vikings coming back from that far. Vikings Saints?
I don't know. Albert, do you remember where the wait. Is this the Miracle?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the one I remember, but I don't remember that being touted as a comeback, just that they won the game on the
Yeah. In 2022, largest comeback. The Colts, did the Colts do it? That feels like a Colts thing to do, but I don't even know.
They didn't really have a quarterback in 2022.
And it doesn't really matter who did it. It just matters where the game was.
Yeah.
If Albert says, I'm trusting Albert, Vikings against the Colts sounds correct. And I have no fire. I was just pulling a game out of my ass. So I say we roll with Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, okay.
In Minnesota, which is tall one left of Wisconsin. Yeah. And then the hat.
The hat is where Scott Fish lives.
And then that's Minneapolis.
And that's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
Bonk. Yeah!
We knew it the whole time.
Yeah! Go Albert.
No help required.
No help required. First drive. Down 33-0 at halftime. The Vikings beat the Colts 39-36 in overtime at US Bank Stadium on December 17th, 2022. No NFL team had erased more than 32 points. That's sick.
I'm having a brain blast to jail. I'm having a Slumdog Millionaire moment. I'm so confident I was at my cousin's wedding as this happened.
Really?
Because I remember checking the score and seeing 33-0, and then we go into mass or go into the reception, and then checking my phone and being like, "What the?
Wow!
Like, how did that happen? Like, what just happened?"
That is sick.
I'm having if only that would be like it would be a completely different movie if the Slumdog Millionaire moment happened after they told him the right answer.
Damn it!
It'd only be one question long.
Damn it. So close.
Why couldn't that have happened 5 seconds earlier?
This could have been a movie. All right, the perfect game lives on. Question 3 of 5. Baseball's longest active playoff drought is set to reach a 12th season this year in this city.
The Rockies are bad.
The Rockies are pretty bad.
The Orioles were bad, but they've also been good recently, I feel like.
Yeah,
Did they make
it to the playoffs a couple seasons ago? Because I remember when I had my wedding, we were worried that there might be a Orioles playoff game the same day, but I think maybe they lost and they didn't make it in.
And then Dustin with the real problem. There are so many bad teams in baseball.
So many bad teams.
Marlins, I don't think so. Frank also says no, they made it recently. And Yeah, I was just gonna say exactly what Dustin said. Is I feel like once every decade, the Marlins just like put together a good team.
New Orleans doesn't have a baseball team. I really need to brush up on all my
Yankees,
baseball.
Mets,
Mets?
Reds.
Could Mets?
No, I think the Mets have made it recently.
But Mets are like historically bad.
Yeah, but I think they've been like not. I think there's been a bit of a Mets resurgence.
When?
And that because I
can't
remember the
recall.
thing being like they've left the Nets behind. Like every other team has now had a period of success. Yeah, Frank and the Jets and no Mets made it last year. So did the Padres. I said Angels are bad. Yeah, Angels are really bad. But did they ever make the playoffs when they had Shohei? I don't think so. But they did have Shohei for a little bit.
Could be that one.
Rockies and Angels are the two that are in my mind so far.
I'm down to rip either one of those. We got Football Guys Fantasy in the chat. Morning, boys. Morning, Joey.
What up, nerd?
Joey, who's the worst team in baseball?
Angels or Rockies? Can anyone confirm if the Rockies have made it to the playoffs recently without cheating? I say we rip Angels. Okay, JL. I'm going to pause, but before you zoom out. We need to take a moment because this was it's not quite Los Angeles, but this is Los Angeles adjacent, and sometimes this really gets us. Orange County, which is where Anaheim is between San Diego and Los Angeles.
It's in between San Diego and Los Angeles. We know San Diego is 22 miles north of Tijuana. So
that's San Diego.
That's San Diego. And we know that this is Malibu right here because it's where the mountains meet the city.
Oh, really?
So that's LA.
So then
I just remember being in LA and like if you go this way, you're on the Pacific Coast Highway and you're in Malibu.
Okay. So now scroll down.
So it's got to be between here. It's got to be right here then.
Zoom in on it because there's a lot of city over there.
Is that Long Beach? This is probably Long Beach.
If it's Long Beach, then it's south of Long Beach.
Isn't Anaheim a little bit east?
Anaheim is inland a little bit, but not that. We always overcorrect. It is definitely on this side of the mountains. Like there's so much development on this side of the mountains. All of Orange County is on this side of the mountains.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's San Diego. I would go a little bit further south, I think.
Right there?
No, I think that's too far in. That's way too far in.
Here?
I need to remember where all these things are.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, just do it. Just fucking do it.
You go here all the time.
I know. I'm there all the time.
It's all I am.
What the hell?
Damn it. It is in LA. It is basically in LA.
That's not LA. I'm going to Google Anaheim right now.
It's in the big LA block. It's in there.
Well, no, because Anaheim just isn't. So we're looking at the map wrong. Anaheim is below Los Angeles.
Yes, this is Los Angeles right here. This is Anaheim.
Okay, wait, okay, Los Angeles. I'm looking at a map so I can lock it in. Okay, Long Beach is that little wiggly peninsula. I need to remember that. Okay. Long Beach is the wiggly little peninsula right there. That if you zoom in right where your mouse is, that's Long Beach.
It's a hairy little sack down here.
And so then pretty much straight over or like straight up or diagonal, if you follow that green line, the one to the right of Long Beach, and just make it straight across. Or no, I meant like draw a line, then below that is Orange County.
We got it. That's Anaheim. Now we'll know.
I'm just making a system in my head. Draw a straight line from Long Beach diagonally. And then below it is Orange County.
I wonder what that is that we picked.
San Luis Obispo. I just said random words that I know are in California.
You guys really need to learn where Los Angeles is. We really do. One of us has been there one time in their life, and the other one's been there many, many times in their life.
Yeah, I go every 6 weeks. Specifically, not just in the Los Angeles area, to Anaheim. I stay in Anaheim. My hotel is in Anaheim.
This is Augusta all over again.
Los Angeles is so confusing. It just looks like one big city for like 1 million miles.
All right, the question 4 and 5. No venue has staged more World Cup matches than this stadium, which hosted the 70 and 86 finals. All right, soccer boy. You know soccer.
It's probably in Europe.
Europe. Wow.
Who's probably hosted? I'm guessing it's in like one of the big old cities. It's either in Paris or London would be my guess, or Berlin.
Paris, London, Berlin.
Let's go with Petty.
Petty?
Petty, I think.
Okay, we gotta find Petty again. I think it's the year.
I think that's Petty.
Yep, because it's got the windy river.
What do you think, JL? I just am guessing.
I have no idea. I have zero. World Cup, I have no idea. I barely have any knowledge of recent World Cups. So.
Okay, let's rip it.
86, it could be anywhere in the world. It's not there. It's in Mexico.
It's in Mexico.
Damn it.
Really?
It's in South Mexico.
Or that's in Mexico City.
Mid Mexico.
Mid Mexico. That's crazy.
That is wild.
You know what? But I guess if they've now hosted 3 World Cups, that makes sense. I didn't realize that Mexico had hosted 2 World Cups prior to this one. And then they added to their total in this World Cup.
Estadio Azteca. That's where they did the international game, no?
Yeah, that is where they do the international game. So Frank in the chat said, whoa, update. Ballard just said the Pierce PRP injection was fake news. He didn't get one. So Alec Pierce is fine. Let's wait and find out. Find out tomorrow on the next episode of Is Alec Pierce Injected? Joey said, I went to the beginning of the show. They did not mention me on their Mount Rushmore, which is fine because they put Azer on there, which is the real correct answer. And the only FYF member he'd put on there would be Tim Wright. And that is also correct.
That's a good answer. Also a good answer. Yep. The Windy River. Damn it. I was hoping nobody would notice that.
The Windy River from J.L. Waffle.
J.L. Waffle, the Windy River. Question 5 of 5. All right. The second leg of tennis's rare Channel Slam is played on grass at this venue. Wimbledon?
Don't say rare Channel Slam.
Rare Channel Slam.
Hey, babe. You want a rare Channel Slam?
Hey, I saw your sister last night. I gave her a rare Channel Slam.
Tell your mother I got a rare Channel Slam saved up for her.
Just waiting for it in my back pocket.
It's my second leg.
I dare her to ask me how my day's going.
We're going to do it on grass.
It's my second.
I'm going to Channel Slam your mother on grass. It's tennis. It's tennis.
Wimbledon? Grass?
Like said, am I the only one who can't narrow it down to 4 people? Like you two are on my 30-man Mount Rushmore.
Oh, that's fair.
I'll take it because I believe you. I believe you if you expand it to 30 that I made it. Grass is famous in Wimbledon, but Channel Slam. The English channel is the only channel I can think of that matters. Brain said this was a bad first episode to watch with my mother. I am sorry, Mrs. Brain.
Mrs. Brain, it's our bad. We're normally very, very way better above board.
John Luke,
stalling. Okay, so second leg of tennis's rare Channel Slam. Now we have to figure out what the heck is a rare Channel Slam. Simon could be right. It could be the English Channel. It could be the Panama Channel, which is famous for the Panama Canal. Of course, everybody knows that. There's the Channel of Gibraltar that we have to consider. This could be the Grand Rare Channel Slam. That one. Where do we want to go with this one, chat? You're surprisingly quiet. Usually you have lots of opinions about where we should go and should not go. But now you're suspiciously quiet. Is it because Mrs. Brain is here? Are you embarrassed?
I'm back.
Oh, Simon, thank God. I was stalling, man. I was trying so hard.
John Luke, I say we go somewhere near the English Channel.
Okay.
And in grass makes me lean towards the UK side.
So you're a no on the Channel of Gibraltar.
Because that's a straight.
And
I would go more closer to the English Channel, which is the one between that and Europe.
Oh.
That makes sense. That city to the left right there.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, let's click that one.
Let's go right there.
That's what I think.
That's where Churchill was born. Close.
Okay, pretty good. Pretty freaking
99? Good. 99's pretty good. Wimbledon. We were right from the start. It's just London. This is just super easy. It was just lining. The Channel Slam means winning the French Open and then Wimbledon in one summer, crossing the channel from clay to grass in weeks. Only a handful of players have managed it.
Shout out to the Channel Slammers.
The Channel Slammers.
Only the real ones know how to Channel Slam.
Oh,
and
question 4.
Question 4, you know what? Honestly made question 3 hurt less bad. So I appreciate question 4 in this regard. I'm going to go study the map of Los Angeles, and just you wait, Jill. Next time you pull it up, I'm going to know down to the neighborhood where we're clicking.
Oh, I can't wait. And then maybe we'll get a perfect score again, Simon, one day.
And I was going to just keep on talking there, but all of a sudden there was a bubble of gas that started like choking me. So I appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah.
That is going to be it for us today. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, playing games, talking ball, and hanging out. Until then,
yes,
enjoy your Tuesday. Adios, everyone.
Frankens.
Make your Frankens. Go to frank.frontyardfantasy.com and make your Frankens.
Your Franken